Radhe Krishna. This is just a short video on the subconscious mind, what dwells in it, and how to heal the negative imprints on it. So, what is a subconscious mind? Without going into too much details, a subconscious mind is that part of the mind of which one is not fully aware, but which influences one's actions and feelings. So, like they say, my subconscious fear. This is hidden somewhere. It may be hidden fully or partially, but it is not part of our conscious mind. So the contents of this mind is not in our awareness on a day to day basis. But yet, it overwhelms us. I will be talking about this aspect of it which overwhelms us. So, when we go through difficult situations in our life, traumatic situations, painful situations, sometimes we don't heal them properly or we don't heal them completely. We don't, at that time, we may not feel so strong enough, to heal it completely or to deal with it properly. We may not feel so capable of doing it. So, then what do we say at such times? We say, I don't want to deal with this right now. We can think about it later, or something like that. So we think by adopting this approach, this situation will go away and everything tied to it will also go away. But instead, what happens? It goes and sits in our subconscious mind and it is hidden. We are not aware of it. It has gone on its own without our knowledge. So sometimes we may feel that we have dealt with it, healed it, and forgiven all parties, etc. But if it is not done completely, if it is not done properly, all it requires is a small trigger to bring all that baggage, all those emotions, all that garbage back to the surface, which was just hidden in our subconscious mind. Everything resurfaces with graphic details, just like Guruji says, graphic details, as if it happened yesterday, as if someone is orchestrating the entire scene right in front of our eyes again, along with all the emotions tied to it, and we are left to deal with this all over again. So painful. And sometimes the mind gets stuck in a loop. That particular scene or situation keeps playing again and again, like a broken record or a tape. Rewind, play, rewind, play. And as famous actor Jim Carrey says, we sleep at night, we wake up in the morning, and the show begins. For some people, it's like a thriller. Spooky, right? But it's called the process of purging. It is very unpleasant. It is painful at times, but it is necessary for our spiritual growth and progress. Now, just for your knowledge, these incidents, it's not necessary that, they had to happen just maybe a while ago or just few days ago. No, these incidents, these situations, these traumatic incidents could have happened even maybe decades ago. Ancient. Doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. It is imprinted in your subconscious. You have not dealt with it completely. You have not healed it. One trigger and everything will resurface. You will be like, why is this happening to me right now? This had happened so many years back. Now, why is it impacting me? Why is it coming up now? It doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. Okay. So these things, why do these things happen? These things resurface or come to the forefront because they need to be addressed, they need attention, they need to be healed, and they need to be released. There are certain lessons that need to be learned. The universe is not punishing us. Many times we feel as if, God is punishing us. All that Purana, Sara junk has again come back to trouble me. God is punishing us. It is not God is not punishing us. It is for our spiritual growth. Sometimes it helps us align with our purpose or even our calling. Sometimes it is because we need to see and understand a different side of life, a different dimension, and maybe use this understanding to help other people. It is possible. These things, if left unhealed, will inhibit or delay our growth because you're always left to deal with it. Some time or the other, it will keep popping up. We have to free ourselves from this. We don't want to be chained to this anymore because then we don't grow. It is not for our highest good. These are impressions on our subconscious mind about people who have even passed away. People have passed away, but we still feel traumatized by what they said to us or how they behaved with us, even after they have passed away. Sometimes people have changed so much. They have left the city. They have a different life altogether, but still we still feel traumatized by what they have said, how they behaved with us. Or sometimes people have transformed completely. They are different human beings kind of altogether, but somewhere in our subconscious mind we have still, we are still hanging on to the way they have spoken to us or whatever the incident may have happened. Traumatic incidents also, we still feel tormented when triggered or reminded of those incidents. What do we need? We need closures. Sometimes where relevant, you can get it through face to face communication. You can talk to those people and tell them ki, I still feel hurt about the way you spoke to me or the way you behaved, and maybe that person will apologize, so you get your closure. Sometimes you can talk to a loved one, and the loved one can make you feel better and you get a closure. But sometimes it's not possible. It's not always possible because somebody has passed away, people have transformed, people have changed. So it's not always possible. So then what do you do? At such times, you have to find your own closures through spiritual knowledge and through powerful spiritual practices. They can really help you. So now, how do we free ourselves? You can do forgiveness sadhana, pre forgiveness sadhana, whenever required. You can do chanting and donate your chanting to the person. But if you still feel that there is some residual lingering, sadness, depression, resentment, anger, your mind still gets stuck in a loop, or you still keep reminiscing about, past people, the situations, the scenes, they don't seem to be leaving you at all, then you can follow the subconscious mind healing track, which is very simple and basic technique to clear our subconscious. It has to be done with faith, conviction, and feeling though. Do it as many times as required. If it's best if you do it daily. Once you feel those scenes and situations and people, when you think about them, they don't bother you anymore. They should feel like, they're just like any other person, any other situation, any other scene. Then you can stop. That means you have healed. You're free now. Okay, you have broken that chain. Then you can stop. But till then, you should continue. It will help you. Otherwise, you will keep slipping into depression or sadness and something like that. Okay, so how is it done? How should we do this technique? I'll be sharing an audio. Um, After the invocation in the audio, I will be asking to um, visualize visualize those incidents or those people who still bother you, and then take it out from here at your heart center. Just pull it out, uproot it. We have to uproot it from our entire system. Uproot it, hold it here, and then burn it to the sun. Imagine a big, bright, beautiful sun, and the rays, like, burning flames, and you're basically just throwing it into those flames, and all of it is just burning away. So you uproot, you burn. You uproot, you burn. Nikalo, jalado. Nikalo, jalado. As simple as that. So once we are done, taking out all those memories or painful memories of people, situations, and all that, then we have to fill our subconscious mind with positive thoughts. So for that, after we do this particular activity, we have to fill our subconscious with positive affirmations. I will be saying all those affirmations. So once that's done, we thank the higher beings. I hope this video will be helpful to anybody who may be facing situations like this. Thank you so much for listening. Radhe Krishna.